Hello and welcome to Inktober Day 30. I'm Fuchstanz or Lilith and I'm glad you're here. So for today's prompt I chose the Lycro prompt list. It was arachnid. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but it's spiders essentially. And I felt a bit spooky for this day. So I chose this spider lady with her multiple eyes and a spider back tattoo. I wanted to make a contrast between the pretty side of her and the creepy side of her. I'm not a big fan of spiders, unfortunately. I wish I could admire them for what they are because they look really cool. But I just can't. I just have this big phobia of any crawling creature. Even though I know they're not harmful and I know they won't hurt me. But I just get the heebie-jeebies when I see a spider, and I'm really sorry for that, but they just give me the creeps. Regardless, that's why I wanted to appreciate them in this piece, just to make it the creepy aspects and the pretty aspects. I really like how this illustration turned out, and I'm quite happy with it. I really like how the hair turned out in the end, and the creepy side really makes me happy with all the eyes. The only thing that gets a bit lost is her hands, I feel. And I think the arm is a bit too thin, but I don't think it comes across as really badly, so I hope you can forgive me for that. I wanted to get down the lines first with some fine liners and the brush pen for the eyes. I really like the line weight it gave me, and I think outlining the piece first just gave it a solid base from which I could work off of. The hair was really the most fun part about it because it's so long and dark and luscious. Like I wanted it to look silky and gorgeous in the end, because I feel like spiders produce webs and those webs are so intricate and pretty, and if a spider was a human or a humanoid creature, I think they would have really long and silky hair, just to prove the point that they can spin a web. I always love when spiders are a topic in anime, because they always have such cool designs. Like in Soul Eater, I really love the spider character. They always look really poised and elegant, so I really wanted to focus on that aspect of it, and I hope it comes across. I went in with a first pass of the hair with the brush pen I filled myself, just to give the right texture and hair strands I wanted to add. And then I went in with a different brush pen just to darken the areas and make the hair look really dark and black and shiny. Like I said, I wanted it to look very gorgeous. Not to toot my own horn, but that was my intention. And I feel like slowly all my brush pens are getting dried up and out of ink, so I might have to reorder some refillment ink for the brush pens. But yeah, you can definitely tell that the ink isn't as juicy as I would like it to be, and I used a completely different brush pen later on to darken the areas, just to give it that extra darkness. I really enjoyed doing the extra hairs that come off and go outside of the frame. I feel it makes it look more creepy and a bit disheveled, so that it doesn't look as sleek. Also, doing the eyes was fun because I decided to make some of the eyes with these spirals inside them, and I feel like it gave it a really cool effect and made it look creepy, but also nice. And I tried to detail the hands a bit with the gray brush pen, just to give it more of a texture and a bit of contrast, because I felt like leaving the hands just white would look a bit weird, and I wanted it to look a bit more creepy, like her hands are these long spindly things that are dark at the tips. And I like how it turned out, but I think it also made them not stand out as much and blend in with the hair a bit. And I wasn't quite sure which color I would choose for the accents of the eyes and the tattoo, so I went with red. You can let me know which color you would have chosen. I was struggling between a green, a yellow and the red in the end. I chose the red because I knew I would like it, and it wasn't a big step or something new. I mean, green and yellow would have probably looked okay as well, but I knew that the red would satisfy me in the end, so I chose it. And I really liked how the tattoo turned out on her back, and I'm glad I didn't fill it in. It almost looks like a scarification, sort of, not really. And that was it for today's illustration. Tomorrow will be the last one, and if you want, you can leave a comment and a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye!